Thank you. So this is awesome. I don't know if this is your first time in Nashville, if you've been to Nashville. I love Nashville. It's just, I mean, where else when you land in the airport do you have a band? Never. That's the only time I've ever seen it. So we're going to have such an awesome time. It's between going out in Nashville and all the activities, and then we just have some incredible content planned over the next few days. So it's very exciting, and I can't wait to meet more of you as we go through the different days. So it is with great anticipation that I welcome you to today's discussion on the evolving dynamics of digital marketing, where the landscape is increasingly shaped by the interplay of content, relevance, engagement metrics, and the imperative of personalization. So what do you think of that intro?
Good. Well done.
Courtesy of ChatGPT. Okay. So, I mean, I think it's good. It's kind of accurate, but definitely not in my voice. So it's really, maybe if I need to be more authentic, I need to just write it myself. But you know what? The answer is no. And that's what most marketers are realizing. What it means is it just needs more data. So marketers today, I know AI has been around for a while, we know that. But it's more and more becoming front and center. And the reason it started slowly is marketers were afraid that they wouldn't have that authentic voice. But now they're really embracing AI. HubSpot says that more than 80% of marketers are using AI. And they're saying it not only helps them to create content more efficiently, but it also improves the quality and also the more personalization to consumers. But in order to achieve that, it really needs data. So the more information you feed it, the more accurate it will be. So I gave it another shot, gave it a little bit more data, said I'm talking to a group of friends who are marketers. So this is what I got. Hey there, marketers, ready to dive into the wild world of marketing and advertising? Buckle up. And there's even a little rocket. So, okay, maybe a little too perky, a little too cheesy, and that just goes to show another and one of the main important factors of AI, that as much information as you can give it, it still needs the human touch. You need to really have a person involved if you expect to create that authentic, original, and non-biased content. Because that's, again, a reason why many marketers were sort of shy or hesitant to get involved with AI. Now that said, AI is certainly a useful tool and a necessary tool. With the limited data that we're having thanks to regulations and privacy concerns, brands really need to connect with audiences. They really need to provide that more personalized content. And it's with AI that marketers are able to do this. They can gather more data. They can predict behavior and optimize performance. And that's something that we're going to be diving into over the next few days. For example, we have Mitsubishi Motors tomorrow. And she's going to share that by embracing AI and a truly audience-centric approach, they were able to completely transform their marketing strategy and at the same time became a leading brand in the auto industry and an award-winning brand. Now, another reason marketers are hesitant to get involved is the loss of control. Okay, now Google's AI-based Performance Max, is a perfect example of that. And we have Tapestry, who's representing Coach and Kate Spade brands, as well as agency Beasley, Clark, and Myler. And they're going to discuss the pros and cons of PMax and how by doing it their way, not necessarily how Google's telling them to do it, but the way they wanted to do it, and a lot of testing, they were able to make it work for them. And we're going to hear that tomorrow as well. Now, speaking of Google, which Jeff alluded to, they did it again. Once again, the loss of third-party cookies is delayed till 2025. Now, this has been going on. I mean, okay, my first full event programming was Search and Performance 2019. And that was the big, okay, this is happening. Okay, and it's still happening. So in this time, everyone's been preparing. Marketers have been getting ready. I speak with many of you. You're all getting ready, finding other ways. But the thing is, are you truly prepared? Are marketers really ready for this? And according to reports, maybe not. In fact, marketers are really relying, most marketers are really still relying on third-party cookies today, with 70% saying they're concerned that digital advertising will take a step back when cookies finally does go away. And that's just, it still maintains, as much as you can be prepared for something, maybe you're not, although then some will say, I'm sick of talking about it, so we'll see. But anyway, it is something that you need to fully prepare, and we do have someone speaking. We have Brookdale Senior Living Communities, and they have been preparing. They've been making headways by really collecting and leveraging first-party data for two distinct audiences for one campaign. And they really are having great results, and they're also able to maximize their return on ad spend. So we'll hear all about that. Also, L'Oreal is here, and they're here today to share, as we said, connecting with consumers. You need to find creative ways to meet consumers, and they're sharing that out-of-the-box approach. We're going to hear him talk about how they're meeting consumers where they want to be, doing what they want to be doing, and offering value. And by offering all of that, what they're getting in exchange is a lot of data and even an uptick in some sales. Now, as I mentioned earlier, consumers' search habits are constantly in flux, and they expect more, just as I said. So they really need, you need to be everywhere. You can no longer just pick and choose. And it's that multi-channel approach, that seamless multi-channel approach that is necessary today. And social media has to be a part of that. It is the highest ROI according to HubSpot, and it's where consumers now more than ever search for their products, research their products, and are even buying their products. With commerce, social commerce continuing to grow, it is the place to be. It has to be a part of the omni-channel retail strategy, and especially for younger generations. And we have a panel, Search on Consumers' Terms, that is going to be talking about all the different channels, not only the social, but other ways to meet consumers in a little bit more unique or non-traditional ways. So that's what we'll be discussing over the next 3 days. So let us embark on this journey of exploration and discovery together as we delve into the strategies and insights imperative for navigating the complexities of our ever-evolving industry.